Hello everybody, welcome back to Arthenex Plays Cities Skylines. So, our last episode, we constructed a new industrial zone down here, and we expanded this one, and I was just talking about making a cutoff so that our new industrial area can get back and forth to the highway a lot easier. So, that's the first thing I'm going to do in this episode. Oh, and we also did something a little crazy with our money so that we could unlock a couple of unique buildings. We unlocked the Statue of Shopping, and we unlocked the Posh Mall by lowering our taxes way down and dipping into the negatives. So now maybe we'll actually build some of those. Let's see. Unique buildings. What is what's the story on these? Unique buildings, both positive and negatives. They attract tourists to your city. There can only one of each building at the same time in your city. They carry over to new game sessions. Oh, okay. That's nice. So I don't have to unlock it at any of my other cities. We have a little bit of commercial demand. Let's build the Posh Mall. Wow, it's huge. It actually doesn't have that much noise pollution. Can I build it? Yeah, I kind of want to build it in that direction. It's like a park. Interesting. So it'll increase the value of our commercial. It has a little bit of noise pollution, but not much. It'll attract tourists. So we want to build it someplace. It won't fit in there. Yeah. Let's build it here. And let's move this park. Let's move this park over here. There's another park like right there. Move it over here. Over there. They kind of need another park up here. Can't build it under the highway. There's going to be like an interchange here, but I can always move it later. So let's move it there. Let's move it there for now. You guys have your posh mall. A very posh mall. Alright, and then let's unpause. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Why am I cutting down all the trees? For money, of course. Why else? Oh yeah, I've gotten a little bit far afield from what I was going to do. Alright, so yeah, let's come all the way over here. So they go down. On the other hand, the closer it is this way, the more the traffic. That's okay. We'll go down here. Go down to about there. And you need, and then actually we do that again. to there. And then... Oh, I suppose I should count. Third time's the charm. Alright. Left, right, left. That was right. When I built it there. Okay. A little off because of the slope. Now, we need some on-ramps. Already getting used. Yeah, let's just come straight across. And then curve. There we go. Oh, and then on-ramps. So let's do this one first. Not a fan of that. Try again. Go out a little bit further. No, still not a fan. Problem is I'm building up on a hill. Alright. If that's the best you can do, that's the best you can do. I'll live with it. Curve. Make a fairly tight curve. It doesn't have to be that tight. Yeah, something like that. Okay. So I was going to use this area for trains. Well, I can still figure out a way to do it. Okay. Now, why are all of you abandoned? I see one of you's on fire. You need more workers? You're unhappy because you don't have enough workers. And yet we still have industrial demand. Go figure. What is this? Too few services. This is a few times that we've seen that now. All these factories go out of business because they don't have enough workers, but we still don't have any residential demand, and we still have a ton of industrial demand. I wonder if industrial demand is not determined by unemployment. Okay, so here's they're starting to come back now. So where are we going to put our next residential zone? What about over here? Are there any resources over here that we need to worry about? Just some farmland, but we're already kind of doing that over here. And we could be doing it over here. So I'm not too worried about that. So maybe we'll make a nice little bedroom community over here. Except it's not going to be bedroom because it's going to be high density. This close to the freeway. Then they'll have to get on the freeway in order to commute. That's okay though. How's our traffic look? This is the only area that's a little bit concerning to me because it's pretty much at its maximum capacity right now. Too few services. Well, maybe we'll build some you're covered by police. You're covered by fire. Healthcare you don't seem to care about. Or death care, I should say, you don't seem to care about. Garbage you're covered. Water you're covered. Electricity you're covered. Maybe it's transport. Could be that you need a train station. So train stations we have to be very careful with. Some of them are complaining about workers. The ones that say they need more services, it needs to be covered by more services. I don't know what that means. It's covered by... Yeah, it's pretty good at being covered by parks. So I wonder, do we make money from this? Or is this just a drain on our resources? So we're spending $960 on unique buildings expenses. Do we make some of that back? We're making $25 a week from tourists. hard to say. We do still have people moving into the city. Alright, the service that makes sense the most to me would be trains. But I don't think those have coverage areas. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll look it up in between episodes. So let's go back to our first thought of building a new residential district over here. So I thought I might try building this kind of housing development style. So making like a lot of curvy roads. It's kind of too bad we can't put like a lake or a golf course or something in the middle of it. Not so posh, but has lots of small cheap shops. Crime rate over 50%. Grand Mall. Oh, we just need an airport for that. Electricity production of 1,000 megawatts. Well, we'll get there probably. All right. Right. I was thinking about a unique building that I could put in the middle of this thing. An opera house, an expo center, a high interest tower, a stadium. None of that sounds good. I have to snap these to roads, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to stick to using one-way streets. We'll use the tree-lined one-way streets, though. And we'll just kind of... Yeah, we'll use the curved road tool. And, see, we'll probably wind up using some two-ways in here for, like, cul-de-sacs and stuff. But maybe we'll build like a curve around here, and then it'll curve back along there. And let's see, curve back around there. Getting a little close to the freeway. We can curve back like that. Curve around like that. Curve around like that. Too tight makes it hard to zone next to. Okay, so we go around like that. Then maybe make like a bigger circle, something like this, and like that, and then loop around the outside of this, and maybe make another fairly big circle. That. Come back and loop around the outside of that. Maybe take a tight corner here. Large loop, come back this way, close on that one. It's okay. Just kind of meander back this way. Certainly not as efficient. Okay. And then we'll build our highway connection over here. So, let's see. So they're going to want an on-ramp. An on-ramp going like that. And, oh wait, this is, we're building off-ramps to this one. Oops. So we want an off-ramp like that, and another off ramp. Looks nicer if I use the curve tool. Yeah. Don't like the way that was turning out. Okay. So now they can get on in from the freeway to that road. Let's see, that's a little bit too close, I think. I don't want that. If that's the best you can do, that's the best you can do. Something like that. That's better. Okay. Oh, Grand City. Third loan and solar power plant. Sweet. Unique buildings. We unlocked that. Oh, I see. This is each tier. Plaza of the Dead and Lazaret Plaza. Average citizen health under 20%. Maintained for 3 weeks. Oh, I see. And this is showing us... Okay. Public transport. Friendly neighborhood park. Electricity production 1,000 megawatts. Courthouse. Colossal. Okay. don't think there's anything we're going to shoot for here. Unemployment rate over 50%. 1,000 abandoned buildings in the city, maintained for 5 weeks. 20,000. Construct 7 instances of university. Alright, well, we'll keep working on those. The main thing is solar power plant. Okay, what's our next? Do we get ships next? Yes, at 32,000 we get ships. Okay. So they're leaving. This is where they're leaving. So they need to do a... Yeah, this is where they're leaving. Or okay. So now they can get on and off the freeway there. Now, we probably don't want to have them drive all the way around this loop every single time. What if they want to go backwards? So let's put a... Actually, they can just get on and get right back off again. So I don't need to complete the loop. But I should probably allow them to skip parts of it. So if they're near the beginning of the loop, let's say they're here, they drive around to here, then let's let them skip over this part of the loop and get right to the exit. Yeah, so now they can skip there and get right to the exit. Okay. Now they're in this part of the loop. Let's let them skip over here. And cut off this section of the loop. Alright, so they're at the beginning of the loop, they can get to the exit that way. They're in the middle, they're in this part of the loop, they can get to the exit that way. They're in this part of the loop. There's not two more we can cut off, but let's go ahead and do one more little curve there so they can cut off that last part of the loop over there. And if they're in this part of the loop, they can just drive to the end. Okay. They can't go backwards. That's not allowed. Alright, so then let's make a couple little cul-de-sacs here. So there's no good way to make a cul-de-sac without using a two-way street. So this is going to be our first two-way street of the game. Right here. And we're just going to come in here. And then we are going to go back to a one-way. Curved roll tool. Alright, so now we got a little cul-de-sac there for some houses. And let's put another one up here. So we'll do a two-way street. That's not what I wanted to do. Ugh, why does it keep snapping like that? Can I turn off the snap? Yes, I can. Good. I want it on most of the time, but not right now. Let's go there. Okay, now let's turn it back on. And we'll do a one-way. There we go, perfect. We got two little cul-de-sacs. I'm not sure there's room for one in here, but maybe we can use... Where are they? Not intersections. I saw a footpath somewhere. Road. Straight road. Gravel road. I thought I saw footpaths. Maybe I was imagining things. Alright, we'll just put a really big park right there. So... and then people can walk to it. Let's do... What's our largest park? I think Park with Trees is our largest park. Can we get this to snap in here? Parks do not do very well with curved roads. Doesn't look like it. What about this one? No? No? Here, what if we did a little... shortest possible two-lane road here. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. It's a little awkward, but it's in a good cause. So, use the curve tool. Use the straight tool. Do that. Now. Alright, now it fits. And what if you're over here and you want to drive to the park? Well then, let's put a little something in there so you can go backwards. There. So now only the people who live past here can't go back to the park, and they can always go around the circle and get to it. Okay. Let's see. We probably want another park or two in here. Maybe a playground. Maybe we'll put a playground on the... doesn't look like we can put one on that road. Sure, let's put a playground like right here. And... how about... a small playground. Let's see. Let me just put a playground over there. Maybe here? Will it go? Nope. Let's see. Nobody's going to want to live right next to the highway. Maybe... what kind of trees do we have here? Mostly palm trees. Let's put down a bunch of palm trees to screen this part of our nice neighborhood community from the highway. And then we'll put down a few more along the highway. Just for a little privacy. And then let's upgrade this highway with some... oh, whoops. You want to do that. Put some sound barriers on here. Okay. Alright, we're getting there. Oh no, what's the problem here? This road is going in the wrong direction. Misclicked. It's going about like that. All right. Yeah, that's hooked up. Okay. Right. So I was going to put one more playground thingy. A small playground. Yeah, let's put a small playground like... sure, a small playground like there. Okay. Then we're going to need some services over here, so let's do... Hopefully we don't need a police department. Definitely going to want a fire department. Somewhere near the beginning of the loop is probably a good idea. So let's put our fire department there. And our medical clinic. And probably we want to put it near the beginning of the loop too. So put our medical clinic there. And cemeteries and crematoriums. They'll have to come. The cemetery will have to come all the way over here to get any people that die over here. That's okay. But we do need a school. Schools service the area behind them on a one-way street. Let's put the school over here next to the playground. Okay. And then, since this is... I said I was going to make this high-density residential, but it kind of feels so low-density residential to me. It's like a little bedroom community over here. So let's do low-density residential across all of it. Sure. Just make all of it low density residential. Okay, and then it's going to need some power. Alright, let's leave that there and see if that fills in while I get the water organized. To bring water. Let's see, the thing is, I disabled snapping. I want it back. Okay, let's bring the water over like that. Okay, so now we got water. Okay, they refuse to be smart about the power, so we'll have to do something like this. Like that. Just for now, that. Oh, and that. Does that not reach you? Yeah, that reaches you. Alright, and then of course, we got to make this a district. Okay. So this is going to be Swanky Lane. Swanky Lane. Alright, and let's set some policies. So we're going to do high-tech housing here. Going to do a high-rise ban. Going to do a heavy... Wait. No, you can reach your highest level. Never mind. Eventually, yeah, let's see. I'll think about that. We're going to do we won't do that. We'll do education boost for this district. And we'll do recycling for this district. Okay. Okay. And let's do... Might be a little overkill, but let's put a high school here. Yeah, let's do that. We need a little bit more availability on my high schools anyway. So it'll probably, a bunch of other students will probably have to get busts there, but we're doing our elementary school availability. Okay, we're still good on that. Alright, speed up the game. And I'm going to, after the construction of Swanky Lane, our newest residential bedroom community way off in the middle of nowhere, I'm going to end this episode here. So thanks everybody for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like the video, and if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel.